Anxiety disorders cause excessive worry that affects thoughts and feelings. You might have an anxiety disorder. Everyone deals with anxiety from time to time. However, for some people, constant worry starts to take over their lives. It's not easy to tell if your common anxiety has turned into a disorder. Here are 6 signs that indicate that you might have an anxiety disorder. 1. Worrying excessively. Worrying too much about everyday things, both large and small, is a hallmark of generalized anxiety disorder. The broadest kind of anxiety disorder. If you have persistent, anxious thoughts every day for 6 months or more, it could indicate you suffer from generalized anxiety disorder. 2. Sleep issues. If you have trouble falling asleep or staying asleep on a regular basis, it could mean that you are suffering from an anxiety disorder. While this isn't unusual to find yourself lying awake worrying about specific problems or nothing in particular, it could be a sign of GAD. Another clue that it might be an anxiety disorder is if you wake up feeling tired and you're unable to calm yourself down. 3. Crippled by irrational fears. If your anxiety is attached to a specific situation or thing like flying or crowds and that fear becomes disruptive and overwhelming, it is a sign of a phobia, which is a kind of anxiety disorder. Although phobias can be crippling, they're not always obvious. 4. Muscle tension. If you experience near constant muscle tension, this often accompanies many anxiety disorders. It could be so pervasive and persistent that people who live with it for a while often stop noticing it after a time. Regular exercise can help keep muscle tension under control but cause a flare-up if their exercise routine is disrupted. 5. Chronic indigestion. While anxiety might start in the mind, it can also manifest itself in the body and result in physical symptoms like irritable bowel syndrome. IBS, a condition characterized by bloating, gas, stomach cramps and diarrhea. While IBS isn't always related to anxiety, it often occurs together and can make each other worse. 6. Perfectionism. The obsessive and finicky mindset known as perfectionism goes hand in hand with anxiety disorder. If you are always judging yourself or have a lot of anticipatory anxiety about making mistakes, then you probably have an anxiety disorder. If you exhibit any of these conditions, it could mean that you are suffering from an anxiety disorder. The good news is that many of these symptoms can be managed through simple strategies that can help you get back control of your life.